Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Savannah Smiles. So today I am going to be responding to Graham's reaction video of what I spent in a week. If I had known he was going to do a reaction video to this, I would have never chosen this week because even like my medical expenses were $200 and usually there's zero. I had a lot of expenses come up that week and I just would have waited till after my medical stuff was over or just chosen a different week when all these things didn't pop up. Yeah, anyways, I have my list right here. Right off the bat, what I think he's gonna be most upset about is I think probably my eating out and how much I spent on that. I think he's gonna be most understanding of my medical payments and my investing costs. Don't wanna make this intro long. It's gonna be hard for me to edit, so let's just jump right into it. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Savannah Smiles.
Jack, why can't we do editing like that?
Okay, yeah, so for anyone wondering, because that's something new I started introducing, it's literally just a title on iMovie, and then I added a green screen to it so I could kind of time it a little bit better, because I think that's like a 4-second long thing, and me saying Savannah Smiles isn't 4 seconds, so I just put it over a little like green screen thing, and then I have the title play over, and then I can kind of move it, and I just do it on like the green screen, blue screen effect in iMovie. It's super simple. If that bill, that subscription service renewal, or it wasn't charged to my credit card that week, I didn't count it in.
Oh, I don't know about that. See, you gotta average that stuff in.
Okay, yeah, so I could have done that, but then I felt like it was gonna get a little neurotic. And also, in my mind of minds, honestly, it doesn't make sense to keep doing that. I know I've seen Graham's what I spent in a week, and he averaged out the cost of the groceries, but it's like, you bought that last Saturday before you started this. You spent it when you were at the register. You're not spending it when you're using it in the privacy of your own home.
So the extras are what we're going to be focusing on today, but otherwise you got to average everything else in so we get a good idea of how much money you spent every week.
I said that I did include payments that came up, so that's not extras. He'll get it when he sees. Graham and I went over to Petco to go get our fur babies some of their necessities. We got Bailey the only food bag available for her puppy kibble.
$80 for food. $80 for a big bag of food.
With Fundrise, the same kind of real estate investment.
Dog food is way more expensive than cat food. Ramsey is cheap. Ramsey, like a little bag was like $5. He loves it.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing though. Ramsey's food is like tiny, and you can see how big that bag of dog food was. I also do get Bailey more expensive food because she's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and I grew up with those, and they have very sensitive stomachs. In my experience, as a breed, they tend to gain weight really fast, and then they have a hard time losing it, and so I wanted to get her a good dog food that wouldn't just be something to fatten her up. Graham and I split our household bills just like any other couple would. Either I see comments from people saying,
"Oh, she's just living with him for free. What a gold digger."
It's fine to keep some aspects of our financial lives between us.
Yeah, I gotta say, there's no winning on this one, because if I pay for it, then it's like, ooh, she's a gold digger. But if she pays for it, then it's like, ooh, but Graham needs to pay for it because he has money. No matter what you do, you're gonna find somebody who gets angry at it.
That is something I still to this day do not understand. I don't get where I get random people who are not involved in Graham's my life and have no idea how things are split get so triggered over like Graham treating me to dinner or me treating Graham to dinner. They have no idea how our finances are split, and yet they'll either make assumptions, which is like, do you have access to my credit card statements? Do you have access to my bank statements? Are you have access to see who's paying what? Can you see who pays the electric bill? No. Anyways, that's something I have never understood, why people get so triggered. It's like, you don't know. Didn't realize this until I was looking through my Amazon account, but I am currently on a subscribe and save plan for lemon hint waters. Oh, he's gonna be mad at this one. I forgot about this one. He actually came in after filming this, and I didn't hear, ow, Bailey. I didn't hear him filming it, but he came in after and was like, okay, so we need to cancel those. And I didn't, but we changed the frequency. I personally don't drink them, but I get them every like 2.5-ish months for Graham, and I think it's just something nice I try to do for him.
Oh, that's sweet. That is really sweet. I don't know how much money the hint waters are.
No. Ignorance is bliss. Just turn off the video now, Graham. Just ignorance is bliss.
I'm taking myself out of boyfriend position here, okay? I'm gonna be me for a second. All you need to do is take a lemon cut it open, and then squeeze it into a bottle of tap water.
Does he have a secret account where he is commenting on my channel? Because there was a comment saying exactly this on that video before he posted this.
Even though it's more money than just lemon squeezed into water, it's nice to have someone else have already done that for you.
I was charged $17.09 for that case.
If you think it's
Darn it.
17? I had no idea how much that was. How much is in a case? Okay, so it's 12 in a case, so 17 divided by 12, $1.41. We could do without that.
Okay, so here's the thing, Graham. Sometimes people want to spoil you and get you something nice you like, and you need to just accept it because I love you and you're going to have to accept me getting you nice things. I will compromise with you, and instead of them coming once a month, we'll change it to once every 6 or 7 weeks. You're not going to be able to stop me from buying it. Unless we get an infuser. Maybe I'll do like lemon water like that for you. But you're not going to be able to stop it. I like spoiling you, and you just need to accept my love. Finally, that night while we were sitting in bed, I remembered that I had to borrow Graham's SD card and his reader. So I ended up ordering a new one of those for $42.07.
Yeah, it's a business write-off though. You can never have too many of those SD things. I got one right here.
Oh, you know what's funny? Okay, so I bought that SD thing for him because he kept stealing mine because the one I have has 2 ports, which means it downloads things faster. Don't ask me how that works. I have no idea. But I didn't want to mention that because I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to ask my tax lady before buying it because I needed it anyways, but I'm pretty sure that's a business write-off. I ended up paying my car, which was $197.04.
All right, you know, car repairs are car repairs, and that's the thing. Usually once you take it in, anytime they tell you it's going to cost money, it's kind of like they got you.
Does he think this is a car repair? That was my car payment. I paid my car. I have a car loan and I paid it. And the car is only $15,000. I bought it November of 2019 and I have less than $8,000 left on the car. It's not expensive and I could pay it all off right now if I wanted to, but I'd rather take that money and keep continually investing. In total on Tuesday, I spent $217.21.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. See, this is the thing, it's adding up. A lot of little things start adding up.
I don't get that. There's not a lot of little things on here. Let me look. I have my list right here. Also, what you didn't show on there was the $20.17 for Tuesday. That was me getting new bandages and like Neosporin and different stuff for where my stitches got removed because it started to get infected. Luckily, I'm fine. Everything has been healing, but it wasn't right. And like things like that are unavoidable for me. If I have a cut that's getting infected, I need to get more bandages and stuff like that, I'm just gonna have to go do that. So like a lot of it I think is completely necessary, but when you look at it and like, yeah, the Chef Kenny's, the Hint Water, and the hangers were the only thing that were unnecessary. Everything else was completely necessary. You can't just like not pay my car payment and expect to still have a car. And ordered a new 3-pack of toothpaste for $9.95.
Why do we need, no. Listen, Native sponsored one of the previous videos here in the channel and they sent toothpaste.
You know what? No. I'm not gonna let you slander me like this, Graham. Just kidding, I know we're joking around, but it's fine. We did not have toothpaste. You didn't know it was coming in the Native toothpaste thing, and those came on the same day. The Native thing literally got here like an hour or 2 before the toothpaste did, so that's not the same thing. Secondly, I saw a lot of people getting upset over the $9.95. Did you not hear me correctly? Because hold on. It's a 3-pack. Yeah, seriously, I have no idea why people were so upset. It's not like I got 1 tube of toothpaste for $9. I don't think that's unreasonable to get a 3-pack of toothpaste for $10. My Yada Bank contributions, I have it automatically set up to take out $50 per week, $250 out of my bank account and put it into my public investing account. The public and the Yada Bank contributions technically isn't spending, it's investing, but I'm gonna count it as spending.
Wouldn't count that. I would not count that as spending. That's investing because the money is there.
It's not like this is anything I'm gonna be spending anytime soon, so I felt like I just realized by how I said that he's right. You're right, Graham. Alex picked me up and then took me over to the grocery store where I got some spicy adult beverages and some groceries that we needed.
In my opinion, adult beverages, that's basically you're pouring money down the drain. But I also don't know how much the groceries were in this.
Yeah, okay, I definitely can see that, and I do partially agree with him. We were having people over and there was a sale, so that's why I got more adult beverages than I typically would, and my thought was just like, well, if there's a pretty good deal, let me just get it. I ordered pizza for us from a local pizza shop for $63.65.
Yeah, no, we had a ton of pizza, and that was for her girls' night. And you know, listen, that's when you charge people at the door. But you know what? That pizza, I will admit, it was around for like 3 days afterwards. We got good use out of that.
I thought that was gonna be something he was gonna be upset about. This was our lunches, this was our afternoon snacks, we had a late dinner one night and I had it as a snack before that. And we had a lot of leftovers, but I'm not gonna charge people at the door. That's not being a good hostess. On Saturday, I literally did nothing but work and spent nothing.
That's the goal here, is to work so much that you don't spend any money.
It is 5:39. And I don't think I've spent any money today. So in total, I ended up spending $1,193.19.
Here's the thing, I think some of these, some of that's investing, so let's not count the investing portion of that. It's a lot of little things.
Let's see, I think that was about $700, and typically it is nowhere close to being this high. Usually I think it's about $500 a week, like with everything, but this was just a bad week for me, but I didn't wanna pretend or choose a week where it was really low and pretend like, oh yep, this is how it is constantly. I can totally redo this video though after I am better for my surgery, and then you guys can get a little bit more of an accurate picture of what it would look like if I didn't have this going on. This week was just a bad week for me, and I didn't want to be fake about it and refilm a different week. Pet costs were $50. Eating out was $141.
Oh, I like the spreadsheet on this a lot. So as we can see, medical, 17%. That's not gonna be a thing a few months from now. The vehicle expense, basically the other largest expense here. Plus we got investing, 25% of that. Okay, so actually after going through all of this, it's more like $600 and something a week, which is high. But you know what? I bet we can get that down.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I was saying. Once you look at the spreadsheet, you look at like the biggest costs, and the big three are my investing, my medical, and my car, which my car is not something I'm paying every single week. So it's just kind of like little things like that where I'm like, it skews it high. Let me actually, even just if you take out my medical and my investing, that takes out 42% of it. And then if I try to average it out to get that vehicle cost down, plus 16.5, literally those three made up like 58.5% of it. Everything else is below 12% of my budget. It's just, I think the investing and the medical kind of skewed this number a lot. So again, I could redo this and not include my investing costs after my medical stuff is over. I could definitely get that down though, and I do agree with him.
A lot of these that I'm seeing are one-time costs. So from that perspective, it's not like this is going to be, every single week. I would say the big thing is probably on food. So I would say at the end of the day, one of the best ways to go and save more money is eat more at home.
I would agree. I think it's really high right now just because that was a really high week for me. I don't think typically it would look like that at all. I definitely could cut back on that eating out. Typically we don't eat out that much since we've gotten the refrigerator, but before it was pretty bad. Yeah, I do agree with him. So I'll work on cutting back there. So that was the video. He's doing his outro, so it's time for me to do mine. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on my response. If you made it this far in the video, you should subscribe, because only 12 out of every 1,000 people who watches my videos who isn't subscribed subscribes. So make that number 13. And don't forget to smash the YouTube algorithm for the like button. Check out my Amazon affiliate page, it's down below. And with that said,